From the home of the Pirates, we're at beautiful PNC Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And our pitcher tonight, Matthew Liberatore. What do you look for here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's Nico Horner.
Second baseman, number 2.
And the home opener is underway.
That's a ball.
Makes the grab, one down. Here's Alex Bregman.
Second, the third baseman, number 3, Alex Bregman.
Ground ball left side, and that chance handled. Over to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Batting third.
Ian Happ up to hit.
8,
the Happ
Ian
Daddy.
Happ.
Gets under it and pops it up. And that is that. Back here in Pittsburgh, pitching for the Cubs in this one, Shota Imanaga. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Stepping in, Jackson Chourio.
The center fielder, number 11, Jackson Chourio.
Ball.
Ripped to short. Handles, throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
This is Bryce Terang. Here's a nugget. When Imanaga was announced at his introductory press conference, he charmed the local fans and media by memorizing the words to Go Cubs Go. I asked Imanaga if there was one other song that he could learn in English, what would it be? And he said, A Whole New World. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Out of here. A solo shot. The Pirates score first. It's 1-0. Isaac Paredes, the next to hit. And there's a foul ball. Out to short, Quinn. Tosses to first, got the out. 2 down, bases empty. Tyler Soderstrom, the next Pirate to hit. to the mound. He's got it. The throw to first, and that's the third out. Top of the second, so now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Seiya Suzuki. And that one lifted in the air, center field. One down. So up next, Michael Busch.
Michael Busch.
Swing and a foul out of play. A little out front there as he swings through it. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Romy Gonzalez, the next Cub to hit. Hit hard, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there. No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big.
And that one gets away at the plate. No advance, though. Gonzalez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 3-1. Next offering is fouled back.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
There's a line drive to left field. Base hit into the outfield. Around from second is the tying run. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Jung-Hoo Lee getting ready to hit. And it's fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-2. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a pop-up. Rojas under this one. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at PNC Park, bottom of the inning, Wyatt Langford digs in now. Foul ball there. Oh, 1 down. And he swings through that one. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Right fielder,
Wilyer Abreu, the next Pirate to hit. Tied up here in the early going. Fly ball down the line. Happ on his horse. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 0-2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting 7.
Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Rojas.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Happ makes his way towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Hoerner. On the ground. One pitch and one out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And now it's Alex Bregman. First time up, he grounded to third.
Ball.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Fair ball. So a man aboard now with one away.
I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
This to third. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. As we go to the last of the third, to the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, C.J. Abrams. And that is out of play.
You know, these Pirates definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80%.
It's in and out of his glove. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. Joey Bart up here. And there's one away. One out man at first. Jackson Chourio, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. The lefty to 1-0. That one kicks away from the catcher to third, and he's out easily.
That's really frustrating right there. Should have had plenty of time to move up safely with the ball getting away, but they still threw out the runner.
Way high. On the ground to the left. Play made, that ends the inning. Back here at PNC Park, now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. Out towards right center field. Abreu on the move. And there's one down. So digging in, Michael Busch. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Smoked on the ground a second. Terang over to first in time. Two quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Up next to the Cubs,
So now here's the
designated
DH,
hitter,
Romy Gonzalez. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
That one not close. And now 3-0. Right through there for a strike. That smash towards center. Base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back base hits. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Win in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. This one in the air center field. Chourio on his way over. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 4th, digging in, Bryce Terang.
The second baseman, Terang.
Ball.
And a 1-1. On the ground, right side to first, and one
out.
gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. At the plate, Isaac Paredes grounded out to short in his first trip. High fly ball out to center field. Takes it in for the out. Tyler Soderstrom will hit next. Grounded out his first time.
21, Tyler Soderstrom.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball. In the air, left field. And that is that. Back here in Pittsburgh, new inning getting started. Jung-Hoo Lee now at the plate. Popped in the air, left field. And there's one down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Nico Horner, the next to hit. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Everything came together for him. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman. In the air to left center. Chourio in and to his right. He's got it. That's out number 2. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
And Ian swings through it.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Man at second. Check swing didn't go. Now 1 and 2. Got him swinging. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Pirates just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Stays alive. High fly ball, right field. And there's one down. Wilyer Abreu getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. And he gets tied up right there.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That one lifted to left. Hat takes it in for the out. And there's two down. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 1. Check swing. He held up. Ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's to third. Tosses to first. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Back here at PNC Park. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
To third. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So up next, Michael Busch.
Michael Busch.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
No.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
And that one fouled off. Pitch misses there. Full count now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Base hit into right center. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, save, and the go-ahead runs at third. Here's the catcher, Kyle Teal. A walk, and he's also singled. To the right side. That's a base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. They take the lead. It's 2-1. Mason Wynn, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a ground ball. Down the line, and it's foul. 2 on, 1 out. And fouled off.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
The 0-2. Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. The 1-2. In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out. So up now for Chicago, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Ball.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Langford flashes the leather on the running catch. Well, we go bottom 6. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, C.J. Abrams.
That's a ball. Z-Ride. Ball 2.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Good job to fight that one off. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one carrying. See you later. And we are starting over. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. This is Joey Barton. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Here's the throw. Safe at second with nobody out. And that double has the go-ahead run and scoring position. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Jackson Chourio will hit next. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. One away, bottom of the 6th. So digging in, Bryce Terang. He's already homered in this game.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and he popped it up. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Coming on his hat. He's there to make the catch. Go ahead run on base. Isaac Paredes, the next Pirate to hit. Tap foul at the plate. Oh, 1 now. Pitch gets away. Runner stays put at third. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Hoerner. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Brad Keller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Late on that fastball.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Now it's Alex Bregman, 1 for 3.
No, that's the ball.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. And another ball. Next offering is fouled back. Bregman takes downstairs. Ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. 2 down. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 3 in this one. In the dirt. The 1-0. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Ground ball left side. And foul ball. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. This one in the air center field. Chourio has a beat on it, and that'll do it. Back here in Pittsburgh, leading off Tyler Soderstrom.
Pretty nasty curveball from 12 to 6 on the clock. It can jump out of the hand at the hitter, speed you up a little bit, and then just falls out of the zone.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Here's the fielder, Wyatt Lank. Kyle Finnegan takes over on the mound.
No, that's a ball. Too low. That's
He's
out.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Got him swinging for the K.
Up next for the Pirates.
Go ahead run on base. Wilyer Abreu, the next Pirate to hit. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
In the air to left center. And there's 2 down. So up next, Miguel Rojas.
The shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
That one fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball and out of that same
run around the move. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
In the dirt. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. The Buccos with the go-ahead run at first here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that will end the inning. Back here at PNC Park, we go to the 8th. Michael Busch digs in now. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Mason Montgomery.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
That one at triple digits. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And up next for Chicago, Romy Gonzalez. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And that one fouled off.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Hit in the air out to center field. Rojas should have this one. He's got it. Out number 2. And now it's going to be Kyle Teal.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
And it's even up. That one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
Outside ball 4. And the go-ahead run is on base. So digging in, Mason Wynn. Out towards right center field, and a base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Jung-Hoo Lee now at the plate. Inside, ball 1. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Right side, hard hit. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, C.J. Abrams.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it bangs off the wall. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Here's Joey Bart now. Bart in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Man at second. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. The go-ahead run moves up to third. He's held there with nobody out. Big spot, and here comes Jackson Churio. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts.
In the infield at the corners. Don't be
intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Bryce Terang. Golden opportunity right here. And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Jared Koenig.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Up the middle, base hit, 1 run is in.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now here is Isaac Paredes. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. But all the runners hold. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Soderstrom.
Number 21, Tyler Soderstrom.
Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. No throw, safe at second. The Pirates trying to break this one open. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering upstairs.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base. It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Second and third here, 1 away. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Suzuki gets under it. He's got it. Both runners tagging. Relay throw home. Safe. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Up next for the Pirates. Wyatt Langford now on the bump. Connor Phillips.
Important job for him to do right now with that runner on third as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs 1 out to get out of it. So this is a huge matchup in this game right here.
And the inning is over. Back to the top of the order. So here's Horner now. 1 for 4 with a double.
No, inside. Ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Alex Bregman, the next Cub to hit. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. This one in the air center field. Chorio settles underneath it, and there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. So up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. Ground ball, and this should do it. On to first, ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.